Hello and welcome to another marketing tutorial by me, Piotr Krzyzak. Today I'll talk about static FBML and how to add it to your fan page. Particularly, I'll talk about how to create a very simple static FBML page with something like this actually. Well, actually, this exactly. How to create a border, all about this, and how to add a Aweber opt-in into your static FBML page. First and foremost, what is static FBML? Static FBML is based off of FBML, and FBML stands for Facebook Markup Language. The Facebook Markup Language it's a language created by Facebook as a programming thing, which allows you to tap into the awesome power of the inner core of Facebook. Static FBML is, well, more for static things, just like this page that doesn't change, isn't all too interactive. It has limited functionality, but it's great for opt-in forms like this. And there's a very awesome feature of it, which you can actually make this the default landing page for anybody who goes on your Facebook fan page. In particular, my Facebook fan page, and one of mine is called PLR, Private Label Rights. That's the fan page. And anybody who is not a member comes to this page originally. If they aren't a member, if they are a member, they go to the wall automatically. So that's pretty cool. Well, let me tell you how to set this up and get it on your fan page. So, if this is where you are currently on your Facebook page, all you do is click on Ads and Pages, select your fan page, then you have to edit the page. Wait for it to load. There we go. Now, here's where you'll find static FBML. You first have to add this app to your page. It might be on the top, but it's usually somewhere on the bottom. And for me, here it is under More Applications, Static FBML. So what I do is click Static FBML. Once this page loads, all I have to do is click Add to My Page. Click that, and add it to my page. And then done. Simple. Now we go back, and here we go. Here is my static FBML page. All I want to do is click Edit. Oh, my old code is in there. I apologize. And you'll be presented with a box like this. It's very simple. Now here you'll want to create a box title. What the box title is this name right here. For me here I had Welcome. And here, that's right, Sign Me Up. Very simple. Seems very useful too. Now, in terms of code, any code which we'll put in here, you'll want to put basic HTML. So if you know how to make a website, you know how to code in static FBML. So if you want to add a Aweber opt-in form, what you'll want to do is you'll want to grab the raw HTML from Aweber. I just happen to have a copy saved here. Ta-da! Copy it, paste it, and this is the raw HTML. I'll tell you why you want the raw HTML in a second. Saved, and oops, apologize. Now let's click that to see it. Now here on the page, we don't see it anywhere on the page, so what we want to do is click this Add button. I want to click the name of the page. For me, it just happens to be Sign Me Up, and there it is. See, subscribe to our newsletter, the button, everything. It's awesome, isn't it? Very simple. Now, as I said, you want this to be the raw HTML. Why? Because Facebook is very picky about what JavaScript you add. Sometimes it'll allow some JavaScript, sometimes not. It's very, very, very picky about it. So you want the raw HTML just to make sure it works 100%. So when you go into Aweber, you have after you design it, you can select I want to install this myself, and you can select the JavaScript version or the raw HTML. Just select the raw HTML, copy everything, paste it into here. That easy. And you can have a very simple one like this. Now if you want, let's say, something more complicated like adding a graphic, well, adding a graphic is pretty easy. All you have to do is use some regular HTML to add image. For me, I'm going to use the image from this fan page. So I want to put it up top. Make some space, paste it in, save the changes. Ta-da! a nice banner pointing up to click the Become a Fan button. I need to actually update this because it's not Become a Fan anymore, it's Like. So I need to change that. But you get the idea. It's very simple to add images. Just image tag, title, source, and that's it. But notice one thing, the width. The width has to be less than 760 pixels. Why? Because that's what Facebook says. You can have it wider, but then it's going to be cut off. So you have to have it within 160 pixels. It's that easy. Well, if you want a box, most of you know how to create this. If you don't, that's okay. Just ask your programmer or script kiddie or coder or whoever you have. Just tell them to create a little box like that. You can even grab it from one of your old opt-in pages from any of your websites to create that. But I'll show you how to make that. It's kind of, well, I don't want to say simple because it can get a little bit complicated. Here I actually have all the code from that page, and here it is. I have this little inner box. That's just a name, don't worry about it. And here's the important part, the style and the border. Border 4 pixels, just my preference, dashed and red. So let's copy this. Make some space, and let's close the tag correctly. And let's hope it works. Sweet. See, a red box around my Aweber form. Centering and other graphics, you can put a lot of things in here. One thing to note, if you're using static FBML, you can't use all of the Facebook markup language tools. You can use some of them. It gets very picky and you'll have to search around for that. And I'll also talk about more of this in other videos. But for now, this should be good enough for anybody to create a great looking sign up page or a squeeze page if you want to call it that on your fan page. So that's it for now. If you have any questions about how to create a static FBML page, let me know and I'll help you with anything I can. And thank you. Bye bye.